Welcome to another episode of the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards. Today we are diving into the fire and ashes with a band that's fusing Danish precision with Italian passion into a powerful modern metal force. Their brand new single, Voices from the Ashes, is out now. It's via Pop Shit Records. It's produced by Andreas Linneman at Hop House Studio in Denmark, and it's a massive anthem of rebirth, resilience, and rising above the noise. We'll talk about that coming up. The lead vocalist of this band we're talking about, WTM, is Marica, who is based in Rome. Welcome to the Metal Queens podcast.
Thank you for having me, and hi to everyone.
All right, I want to start with your background in music and how did you get into this band? Was music big in your house growing up?
Yeah, I grew up in a very musical family because my parents used to sing, not professionally, but they did. My three brothers sing and play instruments, so for me it was really natural to get involved in music and also in rock and metal music as well. And actually, I started playing guitar self-taught when I was 10, and but I realized very soon that I prefer to sing. So actually, it was until I was 26 that I taken singing lessons. And during my teenage years, I started some bands, local bands here in Rome. Until today, I am the singer of WTM.
How did you get involved with these guys in Denmark and WTM?
Well, they actually, Ole, our bass player, found a cover that I did online from a cover from a Dream Theater song. And he contacted me and he asked me to sing, if I wanted to sing one of his songs, the first song we did. I said yes because I really like the music. I said yes, and at the beginning it was just meant to be a one-time collaboration. But soon we realized that we like it very much, so we keep going with singles and until we had the chance to go for Nordic Noise our debut concert, and from there everything started. Yeah.
Voices from the Ashes, this single is such a powerful title. What personal or collective experiences for you inspired the song, and what does rebirth mean to you at this point in your life and career?
That's an interesting question. Actually, I was inspired by many things. The first is I was watching a TV series and I was really inspired by a speech that did this character. And from there, I started to build a theme, inspired also by my personal experiences. And it's a song about let's say, yeah, resilience, but also to that sometimes you cannot fix everything. So sometimes you just have to start again from scratch and accept the fact that you can change everything. And sometimes you just have to keep going and push harder. And so that's why ashes, from the ashes you build something new. So yeah, probably for me, this is rebirth, when you
America,
reinvent again. And
yeah, America,
yes.
what's the writing process like in the band? Is it a true collaboration between all the members, or are you the primary songwriter?
No, Ole was as for the first album, he wrote almost all the songs, and then I basically create the melody of the vocals, the harmonies, but also the lyrics was always written by Ole or the other guys. While in this, with this new single, this is the first single that for what I wrote also lyrics, and that's why I probably am more happy about it because it's something new for me. And now with the second album that is we're currently working on, we want to change a little bit this approach and try to combine, all the elements and work more in more collaborative way.
Your vocals carry both strength and vulnerability on this track. How do you tap into the emotional balance when recording or performing songs like this one?
I try to think about well, it depends because in this case, I wanted to give more something different from the other songs on the first album because on the first album, many songs that I sang was a little too emotional maybe, and I wanted to try something new, something more powerful, let's say. And I try to think about bad things. So in that way, when I record, I focus on that. I hope, I mean, to convey those emotions.
You teamed up again with Andreas Lenneman at Hop House Studio. What does he bring out in you as a vocalist, and how has that partnership helped shape WTM's sound?
Well, it was a important person, because he has to shape all the production and the you know the we wanted to achieve a certain kind of sound, and I think that he did a good job. And as for my vocals, I don't know how to actually. I didn't actually think about that, but I really like the fact that he actually managed to keep my voice along the instruments, because sometimes you can hear the voice sometimes too forward or too in the background, but he actually had a quite good balance. So yeah.
WTM blends Danish precision with Italian fire, you being the Italian fire. How did
I guess
those
so.
cultural influences show up in the songwriting and performance or the band dynamic too? I mean, you being the only one from Italy.
Yeah. I don't know if there is something cultural from my side on this song. Actually, I don't know. I've never think about it. But it obviously, probably on not on this track, but on the other tracks, probably my cultural background with melodic music, pop music. I don't listen to pop music, but in Italy, pop music is really something. So I think that probably on other tracks, that mood is something that I bring to the band. In this one, I try to make a little bit of different. Probably just in the bridge on that melodic parts, I uh, I I bring some Italian fire.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've had a lot of Italian artists and bands on here on the Metal Queens podcast from all over the country in
Mhm.
Italy. And so it's a big, they always say the same thing. It's a big pop country, not as much metal, and of
Mm.
course, opera and classical background as well.
Yes, exactly. Metal and rock music, especially metal in Italy, it's really not a genre that people used to hear, listen to.
Fans of WTM's music hear echoes of Thin Lizzy, Europe, Hailstorm, the Architects, but WTM, Marica, still sounds very much like WTM. How do you
Yes.
balance honoring your influences while carving out your own unique identity?
Interesting questions.
Mhm.
It's very natural actually, because each one of us has different, not very different from the others, but different tastes. And I grew up listening to Europe, Dream Theater, and so a more melodic sound. While maybe I think Michael, guitar player, is more into more heavy stuff. Michael, the other singers too, he performed with Artillery, so he is thrash metal band. So I think that this all these elements combined gives this result in WTM, and it's something very natural. We don't think about it, so probably that.
Mm. You mentioned this earlier, your debut performing at Nordic Noise Festival this year. It turned a lot of heads. What does performing live give you that the studio can't? And how do you prepare to bring that intensity on stage?
Well, on stage it's totally different, of
Mm.
course, than the recording session. And for me personally, it was a crazy experience because, of course, first of all, because I'm not that much performer artist. I'm more like a session singer, we can say, because I didn't have that much experience on stage. It was something really new for me, especially because I had to go on in another country with people I didn't know because we never actually met, and it was a debut. So I was very very nervous but really excited, and for me personally it was a fulfilling experience really, and nothing in comparison with recording sessions. So Yeah.
Marica, what's next for WTM next year? More new music, more tour dates, perhaps?
Yes, we have two gigs in Poland right now. I don't remember this. I mean, I remember the city, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So, in the 13th and the 14th of March, and we are planning more dates soon. And we're also trying to make more music. We're working on the second album. So yeah, we have many plans.
Do you have a dream collaboration? Who would you like to collaborate with?
Oh, so
If you
many.
had the chance, if you had to pick one or two.
One or two, probably Cristina Scabbia from Laguna Coil.
Yes.
I really love her, and mm, probably Joy Tempest from Europe because it's my, my hero.
Yeah. She is Marica, the powerful voice behind WTM. Check out their new single, Voices from the Ashes. It's out now via Pop Shit Records, produced by Andreas Lindman, and it's a must hear for fans of melodic intensity, cinematic heaviness, and fearless modern metal. Their website is WTM3.bandzoogle.com. You can get there's tons of content on there. Make sure you follow WTM and turn it up loud. And look for more tour dates too in 2026. And if you're in Europe, to check them out live. Marca, thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching and listening to the Metal Queens podcast. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, write a review. I'm Steve Richards. I will talk to you again next time.